And I give a lot of credit to that Astro Ball Club. They were very, very tough against us. And then this Boston Ball Club, both of them are champions as far as I'm concerned. And I guess once you get to the playoffs and you've won your division, you got to be considered champions. And we're just so thankful that we're involved in this playoff situation. And Bob, the dream has come true.
I know there's exhilaration here, but is there any moment when you look into the eyes of the guys wearing the other uniforms and empathize as hard as they fought and as close as they came?
Well, there's got to be some empathy to a losing team. I mean, I've been on the losing end a lot of times, but, you know, when I saw the excitement that they had standing on top of the steps when we had those 2 outs in yesterday's ball game and we were able to come back and win it, I could see the drawn faces, but more importantly, we just never died as well. I give them a lot of credit and all, but it just wasn't meant to be for us, Bob. I'm just so thankful.
Congratulations,
Thank you very much. Okay.
A moment ago, we paid tribute to the Boston Red Sox and their gallant fight. Now it's time to pay tribute to the world champions for 1986, the New York Mets.
And so it turned out to be the best of times for New York and the worst of times for Boston. And maybe Keith Hernandez said it so well at the very start when he said, it's a shame that somebody has to lose.
It is. It's a game of emotions. We felt the Red Sox. We felt the Mets. But when you look back, it's been a great baseball season, Vin, and you have to think about the Houston Astros. You have to think about Gene Mark, the California Angels. And now everybody's making plans for next year, and that's the way it has to be.
And, of course, for the New York Mets, it took 116 victories for Keith and Wally and Gary and Darrell and the rest of the world champions to be the tops, not only of the National League, but in the World Championship of 1986. We'll be right back and capture more in a moment.
Messi. Messi, not Papa, not Mama. Messi, Messi, Messi. So that's what they are. They're now singing the kids, Messi, Messi, Messi. See, when they want food and everything. So the babies are even started. We got them from 4 years on. We got them from 10 years on, 15 years on, 18 years on. And we got them in a group. They have their own groups that come out here. It'd be just like you're giving a banquet at our ball games. Each group comes out with their own group, and it's been spellbound. And, of course, we've drawn over 1 million people who could do that.
Oh, and God rest his soul, how Casey Stengel would have loved it. A reminder, stay tuned following local news for The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson, and Late Night with David Letterman, except on the West Coast, most Mountain Time zone stations where it will be seen at its regular time. It's heartbreak time in one dugout, Joe, and laughter and kicks in the other.
Been on both sides. Losing hurts worse than winning feels good.
One thing about the series, they thought there wouldn't be any drama, that it was all left in the league championship series, and maybe it was slow getting underway, but what a whale of a last 2 games.
Somehow baseball always manages to come up with that great 6th and 7th game.
And somehow the youngsters like All-Can Boyd will learn to persevere and bounce back. And Gary Carter and his team, now having climbed the mountain, should certainly enjoy the view. From Shea Stadium in New York, for Joe Garagiola, this is Vin Scully, wishing you a very pleasant good evening.
A promotional fee has been paid to NBC by United Airlines, serving 13 cities in Asia and the Pacific. United, a fresh breeze across the Pacific.